Beyond Meat starts direct online sales. Um, the news broke during the trading of yesterday, the 27th of August 2020, that Beyond Meat will launch e-commerce site. And as you can see here, these are some of the piece of news concerning that. This one in particular, and you can also see a few more here as well. Beyond Meat shares jump after launching e-commerce uh, site. Beyond Meat shares jumped 6% on Thursday after the US-based alternative protein maker said it's starting a new e-commerce site. The company said the new site is featuring bulk packs, mixed product bundles, limited time offers, and trial packs. The online shop brings the plant-based products directly to consumers with 2-day shipping on all orders. Okay, and this is obviously the summary page here on Charles Schwab. Okay, in the last 6 months, he has gained 47.41%. Average volume is 2.1 million shares, 2.9 million shares, and you can see that very wide 52-week range, $48.18 and 172.29. And then you have this put call ratio for the last trading day. It's 0.3, and for the last 30 days it's 0.5. So market participants that are involved with the options are very much bullish. From those ratios, market cap of 8.3 billion, enterprise value of 8.1 billion, shares outstanding 62.44 million, shares held by institutions 30%, short interest. Okay, this is not the current one. The current one is 19.73. This is a very healthy cushion. Very healthy cushion there. And some of the ratings here. What we have, an F here. Neutral by. This is triple star hold. So I would say, how would we summarize this? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 are neutral, and then the last one over there is the poor, is an F. So I would say yes, analysts are very much neutral on Beyond Meat, based on the fact that we have how many ratings here, as we can see. 6 ratings, and 4 out of the 6 are neutral. So yeah, pretty much you can say pretty much they're pretty much neutral. And then you have also that short interest of the short interest of 19.7%. You will definitely you can conclude that there's a lot of skepticism, no doubt, you know, and the analysts have indicated that based on their ratings of the stock, so of the equity. So you can, coming back to the charts, we can see what is going on here. Interestingly enough, the 50-day trend line, which is the medium term trend line, is trending above the short-term trend line, which is the 20-day in this case. In other cases, in other tools, it might be 10 days, but in this tool, they don't. There's no 10-day trend line, so we're using the 20-day as the short-term trend line. So this it's it can be the reason for that may be down to the fact that since the 4th of April up to from the 4th of April up to the 22nd of June, it was trending upwards. As such, the 50-day trend line would have been influenced by that. That's quite a prolonged period of upward trend, which will be this is April, 2nd of April to June. So that is the best part of 3 months. 3 months. So that would definitely influence the shape of this 50-day trend line. So, but you can see on the 26th, it closed below that short-term trend line. As a matter of fact, we can see from here, from this chart, for nearly the yes, well, look at this chart. Since the 25th of June 2020, it has been trending. It has been trading below this short-term trend line until the 4th of August, and then for the 3rd of August, when it breached that resistance. And then how many days? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So for 5 days in August, it traded above that short-term trend line. So so that is still pretty much a sideways movement. So out of how many days? Out of from the 25th of June up till the 26th of August. So we're talking about 2 months. So out of 2 months of trading, only 5 days was above the short-term trend line. So it is still very much sideways movement or consolidation. So going by that, one can see why the medium-term trend line is above the short-term trend line. So but obviously the news broke yesterday, and it moved up, and it has also breached that resistance, that $130 mark. It has breached it, as you can see. That was a sort of resistance for quite some time from the 31st of July. So it has broken resistance. So there's and then going by the fact that it has been consolidating for some time, some market participants might consider this as a good reason to watch it, and then suddenly with this news, they would see this as a good reason to jump in. And also, you also have this skepticism also, in the form of the short interest and in the form of analyst ratings. So certain contrarians will consider BYND a bullish stock based on the fact that there's a lot of skepticism and a lot of neutral stances towards it. And then with this sort of good news, they would also, a lot of those people who are skeptical will definitely join in. They will definitely change their mind and join the fray. So Beyond Meat is a very, very good stock for that. contrarians, well, contrarians like us, will have to admit, love to watch. There's a healthy amount of skepticism and towards the stock, towards an equity that is of great interest to a significant chunk of the public. In as much as you know, it can be controversial. Their products can be controversial based on the fact that it is strictly plant-based and plant-based proteins. There's some controversy about that, and indeed skepticism. So, but in any case, it presents a good case. A good case to watch, as I have said. And then down below here, we can see the MACD and the signal line. They were merged for a long time, for some time. What I say, from the 12th of August up till the 26th. So that was the best part of 2 weeks. They were all mingled. And then suddenly now that MACD has started to deviate from that collaboration. So, and we can also see as well the relative strength has also peaked out as well. You can see down there. So things, momentum is gradually coming into Beyond Meat, and then coupled with the short interest, and also what is going on the options side of things. You can see still a healthy amount of open interests on the yeah, you can see these will expire today, August 28th. But as of yesterday, a lot of market participants still left their interests open. You can see. So this is an expectation that something might happen within a few hours of trading today. So these are the options that will expire next Friday, the 4th of September. You can see nothing is really much here apart from that, 2,242. So, but coming downwards, it's beginning to increase as well. See, you can look at that, 3,223. We're talking about 300. If this has to be exercised, we're talking about 323,000 shares, or yeah, 320,000 shares. Okay. So yes, people have. Market participants have most certainly seen what is going on with Beyond Meat technically and fundamentally, and they have definitely concluded that there is something there. Something might happen soon, and also it's a volatile stock as well. You can see what the week range is. It's been trading at a very wide range. A range of this will be the difference will be 30, 124 thereabout. Yes, about 124. That's the difference between the lowest and the highest in this 52-week range. And then coming to the consolidated balance sheet, this is its last filing with the SEC. Consolidated, you can see here consolidated. It says consolidated statement of cash flows, 6 months ended June 27th, 2020. So we might see here why some of the analysts have been neutral, and also why some of the market participants have also gone to sell the equity short. you can see here, a lot of things are in the negative. Accounts receivable 5 million, 5.9 million. Inventories 61.4 million. Prepaid expenses 12.1 million. And then accounts payable 21.5 million. That's in the positive. And then purchase of property and plant equipment $2.26 million. Net cash used in investment activities 28.3 million. So the proceeds from revolving credit facility $50 million. So and then you can see here a lot of debt repayment, a lot of money spent on debt financing and other related costs. So this is 1.1 million debt issuance costs. Debt extinguishment costs 1.2 million. Repayment of revolving credit line 6 million. Repayment of term loan $20 million. Repayment of equipment loan $5 million. And then down here we have a net cash increase in cash, net decrease increase in cash, and cash equivalents is a negative of $53.4 million. And cash and cash equivalents at the beginning of the period 275 million or $276 million. Cash and cash equivalents at the end of the period is 222.3 million dollars. So is that the difference between this and that? Is that 53 million the difference? I don't think. Yeah, I think so. Probably that. Yes. Probably roughly that, I guess. So its liquidity has dropped, from the beginning of the period. So this could also be some of the reasons why some of the market participants are quite skeptical about its prospects. But you decide. We'll provide these links for you to come and to do your own analysis, and you decide whether Beyond Meat is a stock to jump in on and start trading. And as we say sometimes, you decide for yourself and make up your mind about this, and you buy it. And buy it if you're going to buy it for the long time. Try as much as possible not to buy it for the short term, because if you do so, then you're going to be coming back and forth and checking, and just if you're really convinced, do it for the long time. Okay, thank you very much again for watching this video, and don't fail to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell as well. Thank you.